Welcome back to Let Me Be a Woman. Today, I want to talk about something that honestly scares me. Like, it has become so casual and common these days that we have almost stopped reacting to it. So, a few days ago, I was meeting one of my closest friend, and in our random conversation, he said something that kind of stayed with me. It was like, I would never cheat, but I think it has become pretty common these days. And I remember telling him that maybe it has become common, but can we please not make this normal? Because it isn't, right? And I'm not saying this because I'm standing on some high moral ground. And before anyone thinks I'm here to judge, I'm not. But you might after this video. Because I have been on the side that nobody wants to admit publicly. So when sorry, this video is a bit emotional for me, and I didn't know I wasn't ready to make this till now. So when someone cheats on anyone, there are two stories to it. One belongs to the person who has cheated, and the other belongs to the person who has to carry all the consequences. When a person cheat in a relationship, they do not cheat on that person. You are cheating on maybe 25 or 26 or 28 years of their trust, beliefs, values, which they have actually built their entire life. And it cheating is not about kissing someone. It's not about sleeping with someone. It's more about the person becoming a collateral damage for your choice, your actions, because of which now they have to carry a trauma, a scar their entire life, and which they actually never asked for. They were here for love and respect, but life happened. They were quite enjoying their life, maybe, and among hundreds of other battles, boom, you just gave them one more to fight with. I have seen people in my life going numb, even with the slightest mention of their past. Like, what happened? What? How did you felt? How did you coped up with? And sometimes it lasted for minutes, and you can see them just disappearing into that moment once again. But with some people, I've seen lasting for days, for weeks, maybe. But everyone copes up differently, or maybe I should say, everyone learns to live with it differently. And even after they have learned to live with it, I think a part of that hurt always stays with them, no matter where they go, no matter who they meet. So there was a time in my life when I crossed that. So there was a time in my life when I crossed that boundary, even though I never hoped or wished for, but I still got that tag. And no matter how many explanation I tried to give myself, I wasn't able to justify it. I don't really know how people cheat and simply move on with their life, or hide it and carry on as if nothing has happened. Because for me, surviving the moments and days that followed was one of the hardest thing I ever had to do. And that's till now. I think it's been 4.5 years now, but till now, it was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I felt like my word was ripped apart. Like, I used to wake up every day and feel like maybe I won't be able to survive today. I won't be able to survive with this guilt today. Maybe today is gonna be the day when I put end to everything, because I don't think I have that energy or that spark to meet anyone or to talk to anyone. Because how could I? Like, I have done such, or I have committed such a sin. I mean, that's how I used to feel and think, that I don't think I deserve talking to anyone or even meeting anyone. Now, that mistake did end up revealing a lot of things about my relationship, which completely changed the way I looked at it. But I still wish I had found out another way. And if this video ever reaches that person, I'm sorry that I cheated on you. I'm really, really, really sorry that I cheated on you. But I really wish I never see you again. So nobody had to punish me. I was already doing that to myself. I isolated and confided myself in my room. And I used to think, like, every second and every minute of the day, how can I? How can I? How can I? How could you, Diksha? Like, why? Why? How could you do that? That time I was working remote job, so I didn't had to go to office as well. Those next few months, I think that made a bit easy for me, because I wasn't ready to meet anyone, to talk to anyone. And with that guilt, it felt like a hard rock on my chest, which I know neither I can touch or I can lift up. All I can do is just learn how to live with it. I can only survive it or put an end to everything. Now, when you cheat on someone, and before you say, I didn't have a choice, stop. Because somewhere along the way, there was always a choice. If you have fallen out of love, communicate. If you are being attracted to someone else, talk to your partner. I think in today's world, we are all so mature about everything that I don't think if you go to your partner and say that I feel a bit attracted towards this other person, I think I might be having some feelings towards she or him or them. So I don't think they are gonna judge you, or maybe they would ask you to no, just to stay with me. It doesn't matter. I mean, some people good. I'm not saying it's bad, but a normal person would say, okay, fine. I think you should leave, because nobody wants to be your second option today, and everybody have so many options available to them. I don't think anyone would wanna be second option to anyone. So talk it out. All I want to say is, talk to your partner. They deserve that respect, they deserve that sincerity, they deserve that communication. That one hard conversation could literally save your partner from losing trust, from losing hope, from getting traumatized, having that scar. I mean, months of depression, just because you couldn't have that one hard conversation. We are all carrying enough pain today. I really hope and I really wish we do not become another reason someone stops believing in love. If you have been cheated on, I really hope you heal. And if you're standing at the crossroads today, choose honesty. And if you have cheated, please analyze whether it was a mistake, or I don't even want to say it, because mistake happens once or twice maybe. They don't become a pattern. Difficult conversation might hurt, but betrayal stays, and it stays for life. So that was it for today's video. I'm really sorry I was not in it. Like, now I think I wasn't quite ready for this video, but I did wanted to say it out loud because it's been years, and I am someone who finds communication really hard. So this was quite a big deal for me. I've learned to set up boundaries. I have learned how to choose that hard conversation over everything. And that had made my life so clearer. Like, it has become so easy now that I could see things differently. And I hope you find your way through it as well. Bye.